program in education, you can see how popular it is. And as we went around, we saw children, we saw people, greeting you with ovation.
Your Excellency, for you to have achieved all these projects within 18 months of your administration, you are an asset to the state.
I want to say that he deserves even award for the education center.
We came to Imo, we saw that things are happening. So you can't say that nothing is happening.
I see him as the future leader of this great country.
Because I'm driven by the glory of the job, not by the profit of the job.
Imo must be better. The concept of government in its entirety connotes the governance of a people by their leaders in the bid to provide the masses the benefit which as individuals they cannot provide for themselves. In any given society, the people who are governed reserve the right to voice their opinions in the performance of the government of the day. This practice of applauding or criticizing the government has been a veritable component of the society for ages. In Imo State, the political awareness of the masses is quite high. This scenario is largely due to the educational consciousness of the Imo people. In the light of this strong knowledge of governance and its workings, the assessment of the average Imolite about the performance of the government is normally laced with knowledge and in most cases very sound. Since the inception of the government of Rochas Okorocha, numerous developmental strides have been recorded in Imo State. The art of governance has truly assumed a new meaning in the government of Rochas Okorocha. For once, the people are seeing the genuine results of a genuine effort of one man whose passion and commitment is the welfare of the generality of the masses who overwhelmingly voted for him. The primary focus of the government is absolute transformation of the economic and socio-political landscape of the land of Imo. This perspective contrasts sharply with the practice of the past, whereby government is seen as a vehicle for the enrichment of the government officials to the impoverishment of the masses who bear the brunt of poor governance. In Imo State, there is an unprecedented harvest of development never had before in the history of the state since its creation. The speed and focus which has characterized the activities of government of His Excellency Rochas Okorocha has received applause and huge commendation from a vast number of people both within and outside the state.
Since my life, I've not seen any road here before. Earlier this year, when I started coming here, and I see that they have started building a bridge here. Now I can see that it's a very big road here, so I'm happy over that.
No, nothing like road here before. Before here, everywhere is bush and water. People fear to enter this place before because of sometimes people rob people here. In fact, this place is a no-go area before. Today, everywhere is so large, big. People are moving here. People selling, buying. Everywhere is large. We see over in fact.
Rochas is a different human being. And he's going to be the best governor which I have in Nigeria. There's no doubt about it. I'm a living witness. He doesn't trip. He's a God, it's something to change the course of Ibama. But he's a different human being. He had a vision. God brought him to change life. It's a concern to help people. All the type of leaders we want. He doesn't stay one place. It's always moving around. How to help people. It's a different human being. I'm convinced the type of human being is. A wide man, when you see, you know it's a wide man. It's a wide man. Humility, humble, simplicity, kindness.
When I came in yesterday, actually I was getting lost. Because right from the airport, I kept asking the driver, I never know this road. He said, yes, it's a new road that is being opened. My attraction was, how did we manage to come from the back? Because, Your Excellency, as you know, this is the first place I've ever been when I stepped out of my state and I stepped out of the northern part of this country. Because it was in OWERRI here, IKECHUKWU College, that I did my orientation during my youth corps. And I know that place very well, that area, but I saw that the road had been opened, in fact many roads. And when we came in here, we were looking at the transformation. I was discussing with my deputy. I said, well, maybe we will try to whisper to some people also to come and learn the true meaning of transformation.
Today, there is one individual that has done so much in terms of charity work in northern Nigeria, is Okorocha. He made some of us from that part of Nigeria called the North a little bit ashamed of ourselves. It is commendable, and that we appreciate that.
You see, one of our foremost leaders in this country said that if you want to liberate a man, you give him education. And therefore, when a man is given education, he is liberated. And so, that Imo State is the only state in Nigeria that has free education from the primary to tertiary is the most striking aspect, if you ask me. That the government is able to do that, say it and carry it out. Because before the man came, it was a mission impossible. They said, oh, it's not possible. And of course, that time he didn't even mention university, the tertiary institution. He has been stated as a tertiary institution. So that our people are getting education free, that we are getting liberated, is the most striking thing.
Of course, we know the antecedent of His Excellency Rochas, Okorocha, who, as we know today, can be ascribed to be commander of free education in Nigeria and Africa. For a single individual to train over 6,000 students, but in primary, secondary, university, free. People from no parents, people who doesn't know their parents, doesn't know where they come from, irrespective of ethnic backgrounds and all that. So, what he has started doing in Imo State is to bring the love he has for education to bear in the administration of the state and make education one of the major strategic achievements of this administration.
I want to tell you that I'm happy being in this government. And the people of OKECHUKWU are particularly happy being here. For I say it now, I say it again, and I say it for the umpteenth time that we have never had an hostility ever this good. I stand up to testify that we have ongoing 15-kilometer road. We have a dualized road in the central place of OKECHUKWU. We have a market, international market. We have Gariki rejuvenated. We have the Princess Hotel. We have the hospital. All within 1 year. I want to say I believe in this government. I want to say I trust this government. I want to say they can be trusted. I want to tell you that at times when I look at the governor and him sitting, telling us the problem, unburdening himself, when you look at his passion, when you pierce into his very heart, when you look at the things he almost sheds tears, heaving and trying to explain to a people who will never understand.
You can see what's going on here and the development going on, and this is something every right-thinking Imo man or woman must appreciate. And we want to commend our governor. We want to say he has done well, and we want to encourage him to do better.
Well, you can see yourself that this is government in action. This is progress. It's an extension of what's going on in Imo State, and we're very happy, very proud.
Any good citizen of this country who has a good governor, whether you're in London or in America or in Nigeria, whenever your governor comes around, you must have to come and pay homage. And luckily for us, he finished the function and we all drove to this place to see the good work which God is doing through him. This is the Simo State License Office, which was in a rented place. We have been here, we have seen the massive development has embarked upon here, and his even name is Shivsam Bakwe House. This is part of the recommendation we are given. If you go to Imo State, the same infrastructure development going on. So this is not an exception. So we want to thank our governor for using our resources very, very prudently. And this is commendable, and we tell him to keep it up.
I've watched his transformation agenda in Imo State for transforming the state virtually from a rural area. And the whole Imo State now has transformed into a construction site. Everywhere there is work in abundance. People's lives have been touched. I mean, I don't know what to say. I'm so moved. And these are the type of people that we are really looking for. And how I wish this kind of individual could transform from the state government. Probably next time, if we will meet in Nigeria at 2015, we'll have this kind of person to aspire to the leadership of this country. This individual is a gift to Nigerians, it's a gift to Africans, it's a gift to the world. And I really thank God for his life.
Let me tell you one thing, that I know your governor very well. He's a just man and I'm a just person. And I'm happy that he's a governor in Imo State. I believe that if all other governors are like him, Nigeria will become a better place. For him to transfer his security vote to education, I think that's the greatest thing that he's doing in Imo State. And we wish all governors will emulate him.
Here we are at the popular OWERRI Road, IGWE. Work is going on right here, the dualization project of this particular road. And we met a city that was indeed in the jungle, but right now we are getting a city in paradise.
The place is called Isibalen in OKECHUKWU. As at this time last year, the road was in shambles. It was like a death trap, but at the moment you can see that it's a lively thing that one can testify.
So from OKECHUKWU town where we stay, we have never had it so good before now. It has been very fruitful, very juicy and beautiful too. People, workers are happy, the contractors are okay. When it started, we thought it was going to be destruction all through. But when we see him rolling out his plans, program, one after the other, everybody now says, so I heard a man saying, I wish my own house was pulled down for OKECHUKWU to be better than as it is now.
Very, very happy because OWERRI, the Rochas, OWERRI have made it possible for us. Even if the one that cannot bring 10 naira now to put her children in school, now you can go there without 1 naira, school fees free, exercise books, textbooks free, school bags, sandals, everything free. So I'm very, very happy.
To bring my son here. My son has been in a private school all the while, but with the things I'm seeing here, I'm elated. So what the governor is doing is very good, and I want my son to be a partaker, and myself.
Never. I've never seen this type of crowd before since I've been here. Since Monday, we've been registering. Every day we've been registering. Today is Thursday. The number is up to 800.
People of OKECHUKWU have experienced a lot of developmental projects. So we are very glad and we are happy indeed because of our action governor.
If you look at what is happening from, if you're entering OKECHUKWU, you see the road is being dualized. That is as instance of the governor. We've had about 2 different administrations that came into the state, but they couldn't dualize the road. The bridge at very close to Union Bank there. The other day I was driving past, I saw what is happening there. That's governor. OKECHUKWU people are really happy. I must tell you, as one of the leaders in OKECHUKWU, we are happy governor is trying for us.
Governor is a wonderful governor. He's uncomparable. I think he has done a lot for this in this present dispensation. At least he's one of the best governors in this nation.
The past governments does not know what they are doing. And OWERRI Rochas has brought the light in Imo State that every Imo State citizen and indigene is very happy of the way development is coming up. We are very happy of the way the road has been dualized, the way electricity has been coming, the pipe borehole waters, the local government structures, and the other structures like the West Mall, in Okigwe local government, and other things that have been installed in the local government.
Imo State, as far as I know, under the leadership of His Excellency OWERRI Rochas Okorocha, has some lot of tremendous developments for the last 2 years. So any other person can witness it himself. It is a real thing. It's not something that is being kept in sheds. Something that is open.
As you can see yourself, ORLU has really transformed into a modern city. Unlike when I was the local government in the 90s, as the vice chairman of ORLU local government, this place we were staying was virtually a bushy area. As you can see today, the urbanization has arrived. In the olden days, there was a music that people normally sang. Obodo niile mepechana ofo ORLU na OKECHUKWU. But as you can see, that music will no longer be heard by anybody because ORLU is a modern city. We thank God for that.
OWERRI is my man. He is the incredible government, my one and my only governor, because he has done what others may not be able to do in their 8 years tenure.
And as far as Imo State, from the time Imo State was created till date, there has not been any governor that has been able to do even an inch of what our governor has done for. And no governor has surpassed this record, and we may not even surpass it in the future.
Certainly, these reactions to the masses are a true reflection of their perception of the government of OWERRI Rochas Okorocha, whose giant strides within a very short space of time in office has confounded many critics and vindicated the masses whose vote for him is certainly bearing fruit in boundless measures.
This state has set a pace, and I hope that other states will follow suit. Somebody gave me a call from Abuja, and he said, "Where are you?" I said, "I'm in Imo State." He said, "Have you gone on the website of Imo State to see what is going on there? Are you telling me that you are seeing those things on the ground?" I said, "When I come, I will tell you more." He said he wished that his own governor could do just a bit of what is happening in Imo State.
I was really marveled when I got to ICAPS. It has gone to show that Your Excellency is really passionate about the development of this state. Having been a student and having been trained in drill response in the UK, I was marveled that the experiences I gained and what I saw in the UK is being replicated here in Nigeria and specifically in Imo State.
Governor Okorocha's vision of the state is so real and consuming that he has literally stripped himself of any pleasure and comfort associated with the office of the governor, all in the bid to see to the realization of a better Imo State of our collective dreams and aspirations.
Privileged enough to visit Imo State 2 weeks back for a wedding ceremony, and I was amazed, I was flabbergasted, I was discombobulated. I couldn't believe this was the Imo State of yesteryears. There's free education at primary level, secondary level, and even at tertiary institution. There's health care at your doorstep in Imo State. He's tying roads, 100 kilometers worth of roads. He's building out new structures. He's providing basic amenities for people in Imo State.
The governor is trying everywhere. Everybody knows in Imo State that the governor is trying. The governor is trying. He's a good governor. This is another Moses. We have another Moses now after Ojukwu. In fact, this is our Moses.
For a man with good intentions, the sky is his limit, and he can achieve so much for his people. Rochas has exhibited, even before becoming a governor, has shown that he has the people at heart. He has shown with his private funds, he has shown that his love for the people is key in his heart.
And as a governor, few days in office, he's done so well.
I think I was home during the Christmas and New Year. I think it is the best thing I've ever seen. The governor is excellent. The way he is handling activities in Imo State, especially the fourth-tier government he introduced. Before the election in Imo State, if you just even pass through the bush, you will be hearing the bush talking, "We want Rochas." If you went through the other area, you see birds shouting, "Rochas is our man." And after the election, what he has done has come to convince us that he is actually the type of person we need for Igbo leadership.
Okorocha, which I know very well, even before he became a governor of Imo State, been doing so well in terms of bringing donations, both east, north and south and all that. So Rochas, which I know very well, is a good man before he became a governor. Though I'm not from Imo State, but from what I've been hearing, he has been doing so well, giving free education, paying allowances to students and all that. In fact, he's a man of the people. Imo State, look from the testimonies, they testify of what he has been doing in the areas. In fact, they cannot boast of government close to the communities.
So Okorocha has been a good man right from the day one. The only thing is that Nigerian government believes in charity begins at home. If not, Rochas is supposed to be the president of this Nigeria of today. But being that because of the things, the way the Nigerians are doing some things, they believe that charity begins at home, that you have to start from somewhere. If not, I think by now Rochas is supposed to be the president of this country. And we are hoping on that by the special grace of God, come 2015, at least, Rochas is supposed to be in that post, because he is doing very, very well. A man of integrity, and whatever he said he will do, he must surely do it. So that is why I love him so much.
Rochas Okorocha is the man I know who is capable of doing things the way people want it. In fact, his name rings like a bell to every ears around. If all the states, what he has been doing to develop every place and the other places is what people are saying about. In fact, he's a very good man.
By the special grace of God, the Bible said that those who know their God, they shall do exploits. I really love the way the man is piloting the affairs of Imo State. And the Bible, charity begins at home. Governor Rochas Okorocha has already proved to the people of Imo State that yes, he can. And not only Imo State, the entire Igbo. They are benefiting from his government. Also, some people that didn't have anything doing, reasonable doing now, are moving to Imo State as a result of free education and a lot of things. So a lot of people are going down to Imo State now to go and benefit. And I strongly believe that if the Eastern region can get 3 or 4 people up to that kind of person, will move this country forward. So he's a model.
His Excellency is doing a fantastic job in Imo State. I mean, everybody wants to know where he is getting the source of money from.
Certainly, the voice of the people is loud and clear that Governor Okorocha has delivered as a governor, to the extent that the usual refrain and question of "where is our money" is now replaced with "where is the money coming from" in Imo State. Indeed, Imo must be better.
Let me use the occasion also to appreciate the work that the governor and the team are doing for us, our people. We know that we have a listening governor. We pray you continue to listen to the people. The pensioners brought it to my notice that you made them smile some time ago, and the other people who have come to show appreciation. A good number of structures and roads and institutions have received either a facelift or new structures have been put in place. Yet, as I tell the governor, the people are still looking for more, waiting for more. But for the much that has been done, we thank God and we say more grease to your elbows. May the Lord continue to shine upon you where you need to be shone upon, and may He continue to rain blessings where you need to be rained upon. Through Jesus Christ, our Lord. Amen.